guys, it's your girl Sarah.
And Maya.
And we're CharmedanDangerous.
You know, because we're charming.
And we're dangerous. Get with the program. So
Yes.
if you couldn't tell from the title of this video, we're going to be discussing our top 3 each biggest flexers in the Zodiac. And we might have the same ones, we might not. You just have to watch and find out. And honestly, when it came to this video, I was like, do I want to call it flexing? Like, what other name is there for it? But I feel like that is the true
really
embodiment
the best word.
of the energy that we're going for.
Yes, for all
Zodiac
of these signs.
signs, yeah, that love to flex.
Yes.
So
y'all know what flexing is.
Yeah, come on now. Go to Urban Dictionary.
Right.
But before we get into it, we would love it if you guys would subscribe down below. If you like our energy, if you like our vibe, you're gonna like the rest of our content and also our podcast. So check that out as well. Links are down below. Let's get into the video.
Yeah. Okay, so surprise everyone. We do have the same ones for biggest flexers, which is funny because
again, not planned.
It wasn't
if
planned.
If you're not new here, you know
planned.
we say this every time. They're probably so annoyed, but truly, like, we don't plan this shit.
We really don't.
This is just, you know, a case of 2 best friends that are always on the same page.
Right.
And like almost annoyingly, because
I
when
know.
she told me she had the same ones as we figured it out together, I was like, you disgust me.
She's like, you're gross.
In the best way.
Yeah,
Like,
I was like, ew, get out of here. But I live in there. Yes,
Let's
okay.
go through them.
Yes, first one, obviously, I had to point out was Leo. I feel like Leos love to be the brightest star in the room. You know what I mean? And they remind people that they are the best, really at any chance I feel like they can get.
For sure.
And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Leos, they really do always be looking fly. They have really bomb hair, you know? They have amazing, creative, and like original ideas. And I feel like they have no fear around expressing themselves like in a dramatic, like extravagant kind of way. And I feel like anyone who can do that obviously likes the attention and like, yeah, they flexing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And I feel like Leo, they really have stuff to flex on y'all for. You know what I mean? Like, I just listed a few, but there's also some like, you know, deeper reasons as to why they can flex on us too. You know, I love Leo because they aren't afraid to pull out all the stops to impress people. You know?
There's always more.
There's always more. And I feel like they aren't too cool or they aren't too like good to like try and impress people. You know what I mean? I feel like some people out here, they're like, oh, I'm too cool for school. And Leo's like, no, like I'm gonna prove to you that I'm the best with consistency and determination, you know?
For sure. Honestly, Leo gets obsessed with showing out.
Yes, they do.
They really do. And to be honest, yeah, that's another reason why I picked Leo. I feel like Leo was born to flex, baby, okay? I've said this multiple times here. Leos were born to be on a stage in general. No matter what mundane task they're doing, Leo truly believes that they need an audience. You know what I mean? Like, this is just them. Like, they're like, I have something special to offer to this world, and no matter what I'm doing, somebody needs to watch me.
Yes.
Because this is how it's done.
Right. And we all turn and watch. We really do.
We really do. I mean, they know how to put on a good show. Yeah. And Leo is just the definition of main character energy. Like, you know what I mean? They do always assume they're the main character in their life, and as it should be for everyone. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Right.
But people are like, you know, like you said, they're like weird about it. Like, oh, no, I don't want to do it. Leo, like, embodies that energy.
Yes.
They're just like, I am the main character. Yes, yes, yes. Everyone is here for me.
Yes. And it's like, and if you don't want to take that energy, I'll take it. And it feeds me more.
For sure.
You know what
it's
I
like
mean?
the warmth of the sun. And honestly, everyone talks about how self-absorbed, you know, Leo is, you know, elephant in the room. And honestly, if you think about it, if you're the sign that's not afraid to take center stage at any given moment, and you have that level of confidence 90% of the time, how could you not care about your physical appearance? You know what I mean? Leo knows that when you look good, you feel good, and that flexing honestly comes easy when you're actually feeling yourself.
Facts.
You know, that's why Leo is always flexing and always wants to be the main character, because they come prepared.
Yes.
They make sure they feel good about themselves and present the best, happiest, most successful version of themselves to the world. you know?
It's so true, and I feel like they're not coming through unless they are flexing in that way. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie, I've really never seen one of my Leo friends like looking bummy. You know what I mean? And if they are, something's really wrong with them. Like something has gone terribly wrong.
For sure. They definitely care.
Yeah.
And I feel like our society wants to, you know, talk shit on people who do care about their physical appearance a lot, but like truly, when you care about your physical appearance, it means that you also care about your self-confidence, you know? When you walk outside and you're looking good, you're doing yourself a favor. Because no matter what meeting, you know what I mean, you're gonna go to or who you're gonna meet up with, you feel good about yourself, so you're able to present the best version of yourself.
Yes.
And Leo understands that assignment.
And they know also that people, I feel like, are shallow and will judge them based on these physical appearances and things like that. So they're like, you know what, let me just put this in check, because sometimes I can be insecure about it too, but let me just like get this ready so like you can't even
come for me
like that. You know?
You're gonna come for me looking like that? All right, so for our second one, we picked Capricorn. I picked Capricorn. And my reasoning for picking Capricorn is, I feel like this is the GOAT. You know what I mean? Like, they really are the GOAT. Like, that is their symbol in the Zodiac, and they are the greatest of all time. And boy, do they love to remind you.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I mean? But also in like a silent confidence way.
Yeah.
They're not the loudest person in a room telling you they're the shit, but just from the way they're moving, you know they're the shit. You know, Capricorn works hard, and I feel like with that work ethic, you can't help but have to have a certain type of lifestyle. You know, they also care a lot about their reputation, much like Leo. And I feel like when you're that hyper aware of your image, you always present the best parts of yourself to the world, because you never know who you're gonna meet. You never know who's gonna talk about you. You know, so you want to be, again, the best version of yourself, and that, you know, is very flex and energy. Like, look at me, I got my shit together, I work hard, I have the perfect balance in life, everyone loves me, everyone values me. That is Capricorn. I feel like Capricorn energy just knows how to stay motivated, right? Like we noticed about Capricorn, but no matter what season of life they're in, they're always putting in that work one way or another, and I feel like that is that top tier, even when I'm losing, I'm winning energy. You know, because like a Capricorn on a bad day is still better than people's best days.
Facts.
They bring it.
That's the biggest flex.
Energy.
Literally. I feel like, to me,
they're their own biggest critic, you know? So how could they not be so refined?
No, it's so
Saturn.
It's so true. It's so true. I feel like Capricorns have such high standards. Like, most people have no desire to even reach the level that Capricorn is like, this is my bare minimum. You know what I mean? So I feel like that within itself is a flex, you know? And I picked Capricorn kind of like hesitantly, personally, because I was like, I don't think they intentionally flex on people. I feel like it kind of just happens because they're so ambitious. You know what I mean? Yeah, because they're just so ambitious. And I feel like everyone knows, like, Caps are obviously really hardworking, but they're just not working just to work. Like, they're trying to build stability, and they like to enjoy life too. You know what I mean? Like Sarah said, it's like they're working so hard, like that's because they have a high standard of living too. You know, like they like to enjoy the finer things too. So
work hard, play hard.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. And I just love Capricorn. Capricorn's flex because I feel like, again, it's actually rooted in something. You know what I mean? They work hard and it shows. Yeah. You know?
I also think that like a lot of people maybe will be confused. It's like, well, why Capricorn? Capricorn's private. You could be private about, you know what I mean, the inner workings of your personal life, but you could still be flexing. You know what I mean? From the way you look to the Instagram post to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have a car you drive, like shit like that.
It's like, you don't have to say it with your words, but literally everything else, it says it.
I know. You know who really, I feel like I really love Lori Harvey.
Oh.
And she's a Capricorn. And she just looks like a boss-ass, hot-ass bitch. You know? And like minds her business. You know what I mean? Is about her business.
That's a flex
and
too,
people
though.
be talking about her and she does not entertain it. You know? Capricorn energy.
Yes. I feel like low-key that's a flex too. Like, I be about my business. You stay over there. You do your
I mean,
thing
it is though, because it you know, it keeps people at arm's length. You know? People can only talk about what you tell them about.
Right. And I feel like it's a flex because it's like, you know, Capricorn set that boundary like, wall stops here. You'll always wonder about how I got my success. Okay, our last one is Aries. I feel like Aries always has something to prove, you know? And I definitely think they are the most competitive sign in the zodiac. Like, okay, here's my thing with Aries. I feel like if they are talking shit before the game like even starts, you know they will continue to talk even more shit once they win. And let's be real, they love the attention that comes with being the best. You know, like they love that. Like they glow in that. And I feel like Aries, we all know, loves to be the leader, and leaders have to, you know, flex. And I feel like low-key think highly of themselves. And I feel like Aries definitely does that.
Boy, do they.
You know?
Yeah, I 100% agree. I feel like Aries, as we know, is the first sign of the zodiac, so they already have that courage, you know, they're like the guinea pigs. And like, how could you already not feel so self-righteous when you're the first one doing all these things,
right?
You know? And like flexing on people while you're doing it for the first time.
The best, you know?
Exactly, and I feel like they really just have this drive like no other. They're cardinal fire and a Martian, you know? It's a dangerous combo, but in the absolute best way, because they don't take no for an answer.
Yeah.
You know? And they also just love to be the best at everything they do, and they hate being shown up. They literally hate it more than anything else. So they aren't really scared to talk shit to you and tell you exactly why and when you were lacking and why you lost. You know what I mean? Like they're not the type to like, yeah, like you said, win and then walk away. They're gonna let you know, haha, you see where you fucked up?
Right.
I mean, to me it's fun. I love that chaotic energy. Like it does things for my soul, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because they also love to be loud.
No.
We talked about the silent confidence. I feel like Aries is the loud confidence.
Yes, 100%.
You know? And in your face confidence.
They come in talking shit and they leave talking shit because they still kicked your butt too. You know, that's the thing about them. You're like, who is this annoying motherfucker who's like acting like they're the best, and then they come in, kick your butt, and you're like, dang it, and they're like, ah.
They got the energy. At the end of the day, Aries are winners. You know what I mean? And I feel like since Aries is Mars ruled, they lead with their ability to fight. You know, fight for what's theirs. And when they do get that win, yeah, again, they have no problem laughing in your face. You know, to them it's funny. Like you're in pain and they're laughing. Flexing on you.
And they're like,
while you're crying.
They were like, easy.
They would flex on your grave if they could. You know what I mean?
For real.
They got that energy.
Like, ah.
I mean, just go and look at the comments of our Aries versus Scorpio who would win a fight. Like, that's all I'm trying to say. Just go look at those comments. That's it. The best. Yeah, my last point for Aries that I want to make is that Aries is known as the lone soldier, right? They love doing things by themselves, and I feel like this makes it even sweeter for them when they do flex their wins on you because they didn't need anybody else's help to do it.
Yes.
It makes it even sweeter, you know?
They're like,
I did this all by myself, me!
Just me, I'm a flex.
Yep.
'Cause I'm the best. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that what Aries say to the mirror every morning when they wake up? I'm gonna flex because I'm the best.
Yes.
I need an Aries pep talk. I feel like they would give really good pep talks.
Yeah.
You know? They would make me cry, but then I would get my shit together.
For sure.
You know?
No, they put a fire under your ass, quite literally, you know? All right, y'all, thank you so much for watching our episode on the top 3 biggest flexers of the zodiac, okay? Make sure you comment down below with who you think are the biggest flexers of the zodiac. Do you agree with us? Make sure you always give your reasoning. We need to know why, okay? Don't just be like saying names out here. Okay. And if you didn't know, we have a podcast, as we mentioned in the beginning of this episode. And on this podcast, we talk about astrology. We talk about news stuff that's happening, like celebrity gossip, spirituality. We just really get into deeper depth of like things that we even discuss on here, you know? And as y'all know, we pose a question here that we discuss deeper in the podcast. So, are you ready for this week's question?
Yes.
The question is, which out of the signs you picked is the most image conscious? So, of course, you want to hear our answers. Make sure you check out the podcast. It'll be live on Wednesday. Links down below. We love you guys so much. We're gonna link our socials somewhere around here. We post our podcast every Wednesday, as I said, and we post on our YouTube every Monday and Thursday. We hope you're enjoying Sag season, and we'll see you later.
Bye.